Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I'd like to find out that my screen is working or not. So, Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum L8021.
Assalamu alaikum.
Can you see the screen?
Yes, I can.
And my voice is okay, clear?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay, Jazakumullah. Thank you. Okay. You may remember that last time we did a grammatical analysis of 476, chapter 4, verse number 76. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم ما المسيح ابن مريم إلا رسول. So the structure of the course is now that from time to time I would be teaching you a new lesson, the prepared lesson, and the another week, the second week, 1 week a lesson, and the second week analysis directly from the Quran. So in the same, our knowledge of the structures and continues with the new concepts, the new rules, and how to apply that rules in the text of the Holy Quran in terms of analysis, each and every word, that inshallah ta'ala will continue. So that these two approaches or this strategy will work together, parallel. Now, this has been uploaded a couple of weeks ago, maybe more, this lesson, PDF. And this lesson 13 is regarded with regards to the particles of question or the words of question, interrogative pronouns. It could be called in English interrogative pronouns or asking pronouns or query particles of question. So in the Quran, there are many words in which a question is posed to the believers and sometimes to the unbelievers, and sometimes directly from Allah the Exalted, and this is a conversation we will find out. So in Arabic it is called Asma'ul Istifham or Asma Istifham. This is Urdu, but Asma'ul Istifham, where a person likes to know in deep what is the meaning of that sentence or that particular point. So the first one you find ma. We covered in some couple of weeks about ma, but that was not recorded. But this time, ma means which. It could be used as like a what, and also which, what and which, in both, but depends upon how it will be used. So وَالسَّمَاءِ وَالطَّارِقِ, a chapter in part 30, Surah At-Tariq. And وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا الطَّارِقِ. So ma here meaning what? مَا الطَّارِقِ, what is the morning star? Ma. And ma also used to asking question about what, which. So there is this is a verse of the Quran, ma wallahum an qiblatihim, who has turned them away from their qibla. Ma, which. So which or what, if we say in Urdu translation of this kis cheez ne, which thing, which object, why, which. So understandable, this ma can be used and in asking the question which and what. And with regards to these two examples, it is quite clear. How would you translate? So if I say which, I am pointing about a point, an object, or a reason. Okay. And if I say mat tariq, what is the morning star? This is a common, simple question. So next combination of ma and the has been used in the Quran. Madha. And madha is used mostly with the verb. With verb. Fail. What? Madha, what? Madha qala rabbukum. So again, there is a mistake here. So please note that you remove this one. So Madha qala rabbukum means what your Lord has said. What your Lord has said. Okay, Madha qala rabbukum. And Madha aradallahu bihada mathala. What does Allah mean by such an illustration, an example? Madha, what? Arada, decided or meant. Allahu, Allah. Bihada, through this, via this mathala, example. Illustration, example. Madha aradallahu bihada mathala. So, ma and madha. Okay, so ma is a simple asking, simple question, what, which, and madha, just after madha there is a verb. Madha qala, madha arada. And sometime on alif or hamza there is a fatha, fixed fatha, and it could be meaning as also what. Okay. And in intending meaning, embedded meaning is if, am, or are as well, depending upon the word which has been used after a. So, as there are asking question hal, what, and a is also in the sense of what, asking what, a. Or in English translation, it is say it is manifested with am or are or is. For example, if I say a anta Muslim, are you a Muslim? And are is used because of you. If I say ana, then it will be used with I am. So this is a structure of the language, the target language in which the translation is being made of a. Okay, so alastu bi rabbikum, a am not whether, yeah, what. Alastu, lastu, not. Alastu, am I not? Bi rabbikum, your Lord. This is a question to asked by Allah the Exalted to the souls. Surah Al-A'raf. Alastu bi rabbikum, am I not your Lord? So whether or am or what, the structure or the context will decide how would you translate in an understandable way. And then qalu, they said, innaka la anta Yusuf. They said, qalu, they said, innaka, is not surely you la anta Yusuf? Are surely you are the Yusuf? You are Yusuf? So means asking question, affirmation, and there are many usage of that. We find the very first example of is in section 1, Ruku 1 of Surah Al-Baqarah. إن الذين كفروا سواء عليهم أأنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون. أنذرت, you warned. أأنذرت, whether you warned. So basically, أنذرت, you gave warning. When it preceded with a, then it shifts to in a present. أأنذرت, whether you warn them. أم لم تنذرهم, whether you warn them or not warn them. لا يؤمنون, they will not believe. So in this page we have done 4. Ma, Mada, A, 3, and the next one is Man. So Man is asking question as well. Man also means which, but this time in lesson 3, Man, who. وَمَنْ أَحْسَنُ قَوْلًا مِمَّنْ دَعَا إِلَى اللَّهِ. And who is better, I think when it was, this is again not right. English is okay. And who is better in speech than he who invites men to Allah? Okay, so that should be Waman, and who, ahsanu, better, qawlan, in speech, in terms of speech, mimman, qawlan, mimman, 2 words, min and man, and together we say mimman, but basically these are 2 words, min and man. Joining together, it becomes mimman. Waman ahsanu qawlan, and who is the best or the better, who is the best of speech or in speech, mimman, in comparison to one who da'a, invited, ilallahi, towards Allah. And in a idiomatic translation we say, and who is better in speech than he who invites men to Allah, invites people to Allah. Mimman da'a ilallah. Okay. So another word is example is here. Qalu, they said. Man, who? Ashaddu, mightier. Minna, then in comparison to us. Quwwatan, in terms of power, strength. Qalu man ashaddu minna quwwa. Who is mightier than we in power? Man also means which or who, but inshallah that will be, we will learn afterwards. So after ma, madha, a, and man, we come to now kam. And kam means how many, how long. To find out about in numbers or quantity. Kam ataynahum min ayatin bayyina. Kam. How many? Again, this is a mistake. Okay. How many signs, clear signs, how many clear signs we have given them? And come to find out total. Qala, he said, Kam labistha. How much time you remained? Qala kam labistha. Just concentrate on the Arabic word and forget about the translation, because if you know the Arabic word, you can rectify here. Inshallah, we will rectify these typing mistakes, because when the notes are being made, this is the structure making all that note. It is sometime it is copied from the previous box to the next. So to keep it the font and the size intact, and that is why it happened. But anyway, inshallah ta'ala, we will rectify and upload again. But please make sure that you focus on the Arabic word. Kam ataynahum min ayatin bayyina, and qala kam labista. And next, very famous, is kaifa. How? So, alam tara kaifa fa'ala rabbuka bi ashabil fil. How your Lord dealt with the owners of the elephant. Kaifa, how, fa'ala, did, rabbuka, your Lord, be with, ashab, sahibun, and plural is ashab, al-fil, bi ashab al-fil, the people of elephant, owners of elephant, companions of elephant, so multiple meanings. And again, kaifa takfuruna billah, in part 1. Kaifa, how, takfuruna, you disbelieve, billahi, with Allah. How can you disbelieve in Allah, in idiomatic translation? Kaifa takfuruna billahi. So after that, aina, where? And this is, you say, in find out about the adverb of place. فَأَيْنَ تَذْهَبُونَ, where do you go? Where do you go? فَأَيْنَ تَذْهَبُونَ, where do you go? And next one is where, when, mata. And again, this is a adverb of time, where, adverb of place, and now about the time, asking about time. Mata, which period, what time, when. Mata nasrullah, when the help of Allah, and understood, come. When will help of Allah come? Mata nasrullah, when is the help of Allah? If we just ignore the bracket, it will be Mata nasrullah, when is the help of Allah? And next question, Mata hadhal wa'du, Mata, when? When is the time? What is the time? When is the time? When will be the time, hadhal wa'd, of this promise? Meaning, when this promise will be fulfilled in our favor. Mata hadhal wa'd. And the next is lima. And lima means why. Lima taquluna ma la taf'alun. Surah As-Saf. And here, lima, why, takfuruna, you deny, you disbelieve, bi ayatillahi, the signs of Allah. So remember, as there are preposition for English words and different other Urdu words as well, English, for example, arrive at, or believe in, or to, or on. So with takfuruna or tu'minuna, with iman, and with is kafara. Amana, he believed, and kafara, he disbelieved. So with iman or opposite, inkar, disbelief, the sila, the preposition ba, comes after that. That is why it is said, alladhina yu'minuna bil ghaibi. yu'minuna bil ghaibi. Ba is a sila. In other words, of sila means the required preposition. And also with the kafara, takfuruna, yakfuruna, yakfuru, takfuru, nakfuru, like that. Also, the sila, the preposition is ba. So lima, why? Takfuruna, you deny, you disbelieve. Be in ayatillahi, ayatun wahid. Ayat is a plural. Bi ayatillahi, in the signs of Allah. Lima takfuruna bi ayatillahi. Why do you deny the signs of Allah? Or in a word for word, why you disbelieve in the signs of Allah? And as I mentioned, that the hal, either alif with fatha a, what, and hal is also used in the Quran. Hal or a, asking question. Kya, what? Wahal ataka hadithu Musa. Wahal, and whether, or is, or has, ataka, reached you, hadith, statement, story, statement, Musa, hadithu Musa, statement of Moses, the story of Moses. Hal ataka hadithul ghashiyah. هل أتى على الإنسان حين من الدهر لم يكن شيئا مذكورا يوم نقول لجهنم هل امتلأت وتقول هل من مزيد سورة قاف هل من مزيد. So hal, to asking a question about, to find out the reality. Hal. Anna, from where or whence? From where? Simple. Qala, he said. Ya, this is a word for address. Qala ya, O Maryamu, O Mary, O Maryam, Anna, from where, Laki, this for you, Hada. From where you get this? Qala, he said, Ya Maryamu, O Maryam, O Mary, Anna, how? From where? In what way? In which way? Anna, whence? Laki, to you, Hada. From where you got this thing? And the next word is Ayyana, when. Ayyana, when. And it also relates to time, point of time, period. Wama, and ma, not. Yash'uruna, they know, they perceive. Wama yash'uruna, and they do not perceive or know. Ayyana, when yub'athun, they will be raised. Yub'athun, they will be raised. So ba'atha huwa alladhi ba'atha fil ummiyina. And we use many times the word mab'uth, the one who has been raised up by divine command, mab'uth. And yab'uthu, yub'athun. وَمَا يَشْعُرُونَ أَيَّانَ يُبْعَثُونَ, they do not perceive when they will be raised. So yub'athun is a passive, majhul, yub'athun. So ayyana, remember the word ayyana. And the next word is ayyun for the male and ayyatun for the female. And the tanween is changed to kasra as well if it comes before min. Okay, sometime it comes before min and then it is changed. So ayyun. So kul, say, ayyu shay'in, which one, which thing, what thing, akbaru shahadatan, the biggest, the weightiest, the mightiest in testimony, in shahadat, witnesses. Qul ayyu shay'in akbaru shahadatan. Say what thing is the weightiest in testimony. And shay'in is a male word, is a masculine word. That is why ayyu masculine. And if the next word is a feminine, then ayyu will change into ayyatu. Before we go to the next, we come here, min ayyi shayin khalaqahu. From what thing did God create him? Who? Min ayyi shayin khalaqa. Surah Al-Qiyamah. And ayyatu example, very famous, very well known. Ya ayyatuhan nafsul mutma'inna. Not that one. Ayyatu different. If I find example now in my mind, I will tell you. But that should not be related to ayyatuhan nafsul. That is different. That is particle of address. Inshallah ta'ala we'll learn afterwards. So amma is a combination of two words, an and ma, about and what. So amma yatasa'alun, about which thing, concerning what, yatasa'alun, they ask one another. They ask one another. So an and ma, amma, you can say concerning what, yeah, about, yeah, of what thing. Next one is mimma. So I was telling that mimma basically is two words, min and ma, but when they join together, min and ma, mimma, then alif is not written and not pronounced. So it will be mimma, falyanzuril insanu mimma khuliq, falyanzur at-tariq, falyanzuril insanu mimma khuliq. So let man consider of what he is created. So this is mimma, and next word is fima. And again fima, when they are written separately, fi separate, ma separate, it will be with alif. When it comes together, then alif is not usually generally written and not pronounced. So fima, ma 1 second. So in which, yeah, concerning which, concerning what, about which, fima anta min dhikraha, fima, fi, in which, ma, ma, which, fi, in, ma, which, fima, in which, in what, thought is understood, or according to the context, you can fill in the bracket for easy understanding. Fima anta min dhikraha, in what thought are you engaged of its mentioning. So this is Surah An-Naziyat, Fima. So from this list, some have appeared not much, but some have appeared in the Quran many times, and this is one of that. So is also meaning what, kya, but this is asking the question in the beginning, and like has or do and did. So in this case it is did, whether, or did, khalaqu, they created, as-samawat, the heavens, wal ard, and the earth. Did they create heavens and the earth? create the heavens and the earth. Am khalaqus samawati wal ard. So in order to find out or practice much of you go to part 27, Surah At-Tur. Surah At-Tur, and you find many examples, especially in its second ruku, many example of asking question. Okay, So, like I give you the very good first example, Surah Al-Baqarah. إن الذين كفروا سواء عليهم أأنذرتهم أم لم, whether you not, لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون. And next word is amman, and again amman is a combination of two words. Means as mentioned above, and man together. So means it means or who. The meaning or who. Amman خلق السماوات والأرض, or who has created the heavens and the earth. Amman, who has? Who? Which one? Who has? And another example, Amman huwa qanitun ana al-layli sajidan. Amman, the one huwa qanitun, very submissive and obedient, ana al-layli sajidan, he prostrates in the hours of night, is he who prays devoutly, obediently to Allah in the hours of the night, prostrating. Amman huwa qanitun ana al-layl. So amman means or the one who, and then continues, or the one who, or who, and then, and you will find many 4 or 5 example of amman in the first page of part 20. So please note down in your notes in the page 1, first ruku, page 1 of part 20, you will find many examples of amman. In actuality, the very first word of part 20 starts with amman. Now, these are the examples to be remembered before we close now. 01. All interrogative nouns or particles of question do not accept any change of harakat at the end except ayyun and ayyatun. I mean the word amman or fima, mimma, amma, or ayyana, anna, hal, all that, these examples, they are fixed in their harakat. Means lima fixed in the beginning, at the end, or especially if there is a change comes at the end. So it is not limu or limi, it fixed lima, hal fixed. Simply aina, not aini, aina fixed. Okay, kaifa, it cannot be kaifi or kaifu, not with kasra, not dhamma, always with fatha. Like maza or ma, all that. So point was made here, the word ayyun or ayyatun, they can accept this change. It could be ayyin or ayyun, or similarly all these three, ayyan, the fatha. So it can change into all three cases, I would say, all three cases, to fatha, to kasra, or to dhamma. Point number 2, the nouns which accept change at the end are called mabni, indeclinable, are the one who unchangeable, who cannot accept any change, and they are called mabni. Bina, it is called like a building, and building is fixed with bricks, it cannot be moved. So mabni means it cannot be moved, it is fixed, and it is as it is, and that is why it is called mabni, unchangeable. So all pointing nouns are mabni, as I told you, The nouns which accept change are called mu'rab. This is another word. You know, those words which can accept the change, they are called mu'rab. Yani they can accept i'rab. Like the word is, if there is famous Muhammadun, Muhammadan, and Muhammadin. So that word Muhammadun, Muhammadin cannot be called mabni because it is accepting the change at the end. Like for example, the nun, it could be the nun, the nin, okay, because it is accepting the change at the end. It is not called mabni but mu'rab because it is taking the i'rab, the harakat are changing at the end. So according to the researchers, if they statistically 85% Arabic nouns are changeable at the end. Okay, any word ending on tanween, it can be, or with harakat, it can be changed, except some. For example, Ibrahim, the word Ibrahim, or Musa or Isa, they are fixed. Musa, it cannot be with kasra or dhamma. Musa is fixed in all cases. Isa is fixed. Ibrahima, it cannot be with kasra. It could be Ibrahimu or Ibrahima, but not Ibrahimi, and similar other words. So if there are 1,000 words or 100 words, so 85%, 85 words could be changeable, they are mu'rab, and 15 cannot accept a change and they are called mabni. So in this lesson 13, we find out those words, those kalimat, which can be used to pose a question, to ask a question in different sentences of the Quran, and the structure and the context will decide how would we are going to translate in a better way, in an understandable way. So it is when you read the Quran, you revise this lesson, and inshallah ta'ala next week we will be analyzing one verse of the Quran based on our lessons. So I would say that parallel, one week we will learn new rules, new this understanding about other grammatical structure analysis, the basis of that one. And next week after that, we will go straight to the text of the Quran without any translation, and we will find the meaning and analyze the text based on our understanding, as we did last time about mal masihu ibn maryama illa rasul qad khalat min qablihi rusul wa ummuhu siddiqa kana ya'kulani at-ta'am unzur kayfa nubayyinu lahum al-ayati thumma anzur anna yufakun. So inshallah ta'ala next week we are going to do وَمَا مُحَمَّدٌ إِلَّا رَسُولٌ قَدْ خَلَتْ مِنْ قَبْلِهِ الرُّسُلُ أَفَإِمَاتَ. That full verse inshallah ta'ala will be word for word, letter by letter will be analyzed based on our so far learned and taught rules. So with this, I like to conclude today's lesson, and inshallah ta'ala see you next week at the same time, 7 o'clock. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi